So get ready, get out your pen and paper, because today I'm going to help you remove the clutter, get unstuck, and start rank advancing. Woohoo, let's do it. So step number 1, these are the 4 pillars that I use and my team uses to start recruiting right now. You want to make sure that your profile is set up to attract people and not detract people from it. So you probably have people looking on there right now that are turned off by something you have that you're overlooking. So you need to make sure that when you are creating, when you are going out there and reaching out to people, the very first thing they're going to do is they're going to look at your profile and see what kind of person you are. It's like your first impression, right? Like Eric was talking about being at a party. You want to make sure that you give the perfect first impression for this party. And so you need to make sure that everything is in place. Do your posts create curiosity in your business? Think about that. Not, hey, I'm looking to work with 5 motivated people, right? Like he was talking about. No, but hey, I'm on my way to, this vacation, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. To create curiosity in your business, there's about 4 or 5 different posts that you can put together that make it so people ask you what you do. Are you over pitching? You want to make sure you never over pitch, and that's what the curiosity is all about. Curiosity in social media is the name of the game. You don't want to be posting 80% of the time about your business. And are you posting enough throughout the day? Are you posting enough value? You should be posting at least 3 to 5 times a day. When you get better and you get more involved, you can post up to once an hour. Now, people say once an hour, Jess, isn't that too much? No, actually, people want to know that you're up to something and you're being active. Now, is your profile picture and banner company branded or you branded? This is a big question I get as well is, okay, I'm reaching out to people and I really want them to know what I do, so I should probably post my company everywhere. Wrong. You want to make sure that people join you, because people sign up with people, not a company. I know you've heard that before. Now, are you posting for profits or losses? If you're not doing any of this right, your banner and your profile picture aren't positioned correctly, you aren't posting enough throughout the day, maybe once every other day, you're over pitching, you're not creating curiosity, you're just kind of being blah and you're not being yourself, then you're going to lose followers and people are going to stop following you. Now, are you commingling business and personal properly? Very important. Write this down. You want to do 80% value. So that means you're sharing videos, you're sharing articles, you're sharing inspirational quotes, you're posting cool things, and 10 to 20% about your business. Now, here are the 5 most important branding tips that are guaranteed to attract more leaders into your business. Again, I'll mention your pictures and your banner. Very, very important. You want to make sure that it's a picture of you and not some crazy, thing about your company and all that. People are totally turned off by that. Your balance of business versus pleasure. Again, very important. The amount of curiosity you raise. Now, you may be thinking, well, Jess, how do you raise curiosity? What are you talking about when you say that? Well, I told you I'd give you guys my secret weapon to help you stand out and get people to ask you what you do, and that is simply lifestyle. You want to be posting so many lifestyle pictures and posts that people can't help but ask you, okay, what is it that you do? And even if you're not where you want to be in your business, that's totally okay. Okay, I'm not here to tell you that you have to have success already, because guess what? When I first came online, I had no credibility. I had to create that credibility by the strategies that I'm teaching you right now. So you want to create lifestyle posts. And your about section, the first thing that somebody's going to do is they're going to go to your profile and look at your pictures and things. The second thing they're going to do is go to your about section. And people are totally overlooking this, missing the boat. Okay, I know that if I'm looking for a sponsor, I'm going to go to that about section and see exactly what they do and what they're all about. What's their website, da-da-da. So you want to make sure you have the proper things in place. Now, one more thing I'll say about lifestyle. Go to your company events, because guess what? If you don't have the credibility yet, you can take pictures with people who do and post those on your Facebook. pretty amazing. So people see a picture of you with, let's say, an Eric or, somebody else that's big in your company, and they think to themselves, okay, this person knows what they're doing. They have cool friends. Okay, so very important. And finally, you want to think about, okay, the ideal prospect for me, the absolute best person that I want to work with, what would they be having questions about? So what's their pain? What are they struggling with? And if you can answer those on your profile by posting, inspirational quotes or sharing an article that you just read that helps them out, something, value, so that they come back to you and say, wow, you really helped me out there. I have so many people that come up and thank me for my posts every day because it really inspires them to do better in their own life. And that's what you want from people as well. So Dave, I love Dave. He's amazing. He might be on this webinar. He actually was completely spamming people. And I'll use his verbiage here. He was pretty much sucking, is what he says. He was pretty much sucking at being positioned properly. Well, when I went through and we helped him and he went through the strategy, he went to sponsoring 24 people in 3 days into just one of his businesses by just fixing a few things. Now, if that's possible for Dave, I can tell you it's absolutely possible for you and the people on your team. So what's step 2? Now that you have everything all positioned and ready to go, you want to make sure that you start prospecting now. Now it's time to start prospecting, and I'm going to share with you, you have an unlimited amount of people to talk to. You have 1.4 billion people on here that you can reach out to. But who do you reach out to? How do you reach out to them? Let's talk about that. So you want to come up to this little search bar right here and type in a group or fan page that you feel you would, connect with, the people in there you would connect with. Oops. There we go. One of my absolute favorites is Robert Kiyosaki. You guys like my circles there? Clearly, I'm a network marketer, not an artist, okay? But Robert Kiyosaki, great people in that group. So I just typed Robert Kiyosaki in the search bar, and this is what comes up, okay? There's about 9 different groups and fan pages that have phenomenal prospects and people to talk to. But this is just one of my favorites. I love these people because they're network marketers, number 1. And number 2, they are super positive and outgoing. So look, this one isn't even spelled right, Robert Kiyosaki, and it has over 8,700 people in there. So you want to go into a group or a fan page like that, and you want to look at the status updates. What status updates resonate with you where you think there would be people that you could talk to that are commenting on it? So this is one I love. Here's another one. You want to look for ones that are maybe a little controversial so that when people are commenting on them, you can find the people that agree or are really smart and intelligent, right? So let's look at this one for a second. In life and in business, there are many types of people you have to work with. Approach them from their needs, not your own. This is a great status update, very motivational, teaching people how to recruit the right way rather than the wrong way. And so I want to look for someone that agrees and seems intelligent. So I found this lady, and she said, she commented, you want to look at the comments. She commented on this status, approach people by showing you care about them. They'll admire you, and this way you have positioned yourself as a leader, and for those people you will be the go-to person. Now, this is exactly what I teach, right? Exactly. So I want to reach out to her and get her in my business because she's someone that I really feel like I could resonate with. Okay, so I actually recruited her. And I want to share with you guys that there are 4 types of personalities because, you may look at this girl and say, okay, well, why are you reaching out to her? It's very important to qualify who you're talking to. This is why you're able to save yourself time with this strategy because if you talk to the right people, you will be able to recruit at a higher percentage and you won't waste your time talking to the wrong ones. So there's 4 types: low maintenance, low value. These are the people that really, they don't complain a lot, they don't really cause a fuss, but they also don't recruit a lot and they don't bring a lot of value to your business. Okay, they're okay to get, but not ideal. Then there's high maintenance, low value. These are the worst people to get in your business, and these are who I'm staying away from even talking to. These are the people that you can just tell that they're complainers. They're going to whine, they're going to be needy, and they're going to not do much to recruit and not get a lot of people in your business anyway, so they're not worth your time. Those are the absolute worst. Then there's the high maintenance, high value. So these are the people that are needy and they need a lot of attention, but they also provide value. So again, not the best, but hey, you're making some money, so at least you have, something in your bank account to show for it. Finally, these are the people that we're looking for. The low maintenance, high value people that don't complain a lot, they get things done and they start recruiting. So when I tell you, let's go back. When I show you to go to this person right here, where'd she go? This person right here seems like she would be low maintenance, high value, and that's what I'm looking for, okay? So then once you find that person, you want to send them a personal message. Now, there's a lot of trainings out there, guys, where people will tell you to mass message constantly. That is not good. That's not going to bring people in your business. How do you distinguish yourself from the millions of network marketers out there? You want to send them a personal message. So you scroll over their name, you click the message button, and how are you going to get this person to really listen to you and want to talk to you about your business? Well, get a pen and paper right now and write this down. If you follow this, you will have success. First, in the first sentence, you want to put their first name, because they want to know that you're messaging them personally, not mass messaging, trying to get a sign up, that you actually care about them, okay? And then in the first message, you add why you message them. So why are you reaching out to them to get to know them more? Is it because you like their profile picture? Is it because you love their comment and you think they sound really intelligent? Then you want to compliment them. Hey, Joe, I saw your comment in the Robert Kiyosaki group, and the way that you talked about how to work with people and how to bring people into your business, I just thought that was so brilliant. I checked out your profile, and you definitely seem like somebody who has a lot going on. I would love to learn from you and connect with you, and then ask them a question. It's usually, what do you do? Because you want to get the conversation going. Now, unless it's blatantly obvious on their profile, don't ask them what they do if, they have real estate everywhere or whatever, because then they'll know that you didn't go and look at their profile from the beginning. But if you follow this to a T, you will get a guaranteed 80% response rate. Okay, so make sure you write that down. Now, Aurora followed this to a T, and when I first met her, she didn't even know where the send message button was on Facebook. She's an amazing mom and entrepreneur out of the UK. She didn't know how to even use Facebook. But after following this, she sponsored 28 people into her business in 2 weeks. What if you guys were able to do half of that and just got to work and were able to do half of that? Well, wouldn't that make a huge difference to you? So I'm telling you guys, make sure that you're taking notes and you follow this formula. Number 3, now that you have them in the door, you need to start building a relationship. Well, how do you do that? Again, remember they're going to join you, not a company, and this is how you're going to distinguish yourself and make it so they come into your business. Are you asking the right questions, not the wrong ones? A lot of people are asking the wrong questions and they're going for the pitch too soon. So how do you distinguish yourself from the billions of people? It's by giving them curiosity and giving them a taste. Do they know, like, and trust you? Are you getting to their pain? Are you asking them about their kids, about their family, about their current business and how that's going for them? Are you asking them those questions, or are you just going straight for the jugular? Don't do that, right? We want to make sure that we're getting to know these people. Now some people think that this is, the long way. This is actually the short way. This is going to expedite the closing process, because I guarantee you, if you just go and try and pitch a bunch of people, you're not going to get one person in your business. This is the fast lane, guys, is getting to understand these principles right here. Now, are you coming across as an authority or an expert, somebody that people can come to with advice? Now, that doesn't mean, remember, I had no success when I first started recruiting Okay? That doesn't mean that you're coming on here and lying to people about how great you are. This means that you're just showing people, hey, I'm on a mission. I'm going from point A to point Z, and I hope you come with me. People want to follow people that are up to something, and that's what that means. And again, in everything that we do with the strategy, you want to create curiosity. So relationship and rapport building, here's an example of curiosity right here. So get out a pen. Again, I'm going to share with you guys a really good line. After you ask, what do you do, they're going to ask you, what do you do? Now, this is not where you pitch here. So many people do this. Don't pitch. This is a great line you can use. There are about, 10 different lines that you can use here, but this is just one that I really like. I'm a professional recruiter for a major company in Texas, wherever. We're actually looking to expand in their area, wherever they are. How's the job market going over there? I hear it's starting to get better, but still not great. Okay, do you think that'll create some curiosity? Absolutely. Now, Terry actually followed this to a T. Terry followed my script to a T and sponsored 8 people in the last month and a half. This was just recently. He hadn't had any success prior, but by understanding how to create curiosity in the rapport building stage, not only was he able to recruit 8 people, but his downline recruited 3 people in the last month and a half. That's pretty cool. That's what we want to see, is not only you having success, but your team having success and having a system to follow you. So love you, Terry. He's in a very remote area of Montana, and so he had to go to social media because there's no one out there. So I feel you, Terry. I've been there. And finally, step 4, closing. Now, if you go through the numbers and you do exactly what I just taught you, that's great. You can probably recruit some people, but if you don't know how to close and actually pitch your business, then all of that is a waste of time. So here's my favorite closing line on social media. This is my absolute favorite, so take notes. Once you find out what their pain is, based on what you share with me, I think you want to take a look at what I do. We've helped a lot of people in your situation. I'm not sure if the business is a fit for you, but I think you'd love the product. If not, no big deal. Let me know. Little smiley face, right? That's my personality. Throw your own personality in there. But guess what? Is that pitchy? Is that making people feel as if they're being pressured? No. And guess what? 90% of the time, they will say, yes, absolutely, I would love to take a look at what you do. Or at least be open to it, and that's what you want to see. But then you need to get them on the phone. Getting them on the phone is absolutely key. If you don't get them on the phone, then it's very rare that you'll get them into your business, and I'm going to share with you how to do that. Are you postured correctly in the conversation? Again, you want to make sure that you're coming across as someone that they can go to for advice. A good rule of thumb, don't close until at least 3 messages back and forth unless asked. So if somebody asks you and gives you the green light, go for it. But don't send links and stuff like that until at least you've built some rapport there. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that. Now, I'll ask you one more time. Are you being a problem solver or a closer? Remember, our job here is to take people that are ice cold and turn them into being red hot. So are you being a problem solver versus a closer? If you are, then it'll be easy to bring people into your business because you'll know what their problem is. For example, this was a guy that I recruited through Facebook, and I had not really had hardly any success yet. But he's asking me, because I came across as somebody that's, on a mission. He's asking me, hey, do you think that I should join one network marketing company or a couple? Now, do you think he'd be asking me that if he didn't respect my opinion? So what do you think I said? I told him, hey, you should only do one because it's very hard to focus on 2. And this is why I'm in my company. If you want to take a look, great. If not, no big deal. So he took a look, got him into the business, and there you go. Now, Ben here, he had always struggled with closing, and he had had a few signups in network marketing within like a year. So he had 2 signups within a year of being in the business. By following my strategies and working with some coaching, he was able to take 2 people a year and turn that into 11 people in 2 months. 11 people. Now, that's not astronomical results, but guess what? If they're the right people, it absolutely is. And that's what this whole webinar is about, guys, is you can take these strategies right here and start bringing people into your business today. So my question to you is, will you be my next success story? Who is sick and tired? I want you to type yes if you're sick and tired of being in the same place and spending thousands on info courses that are just plain overwhelming. You know, like I mentioned before, there's so much stuff out there. How do you know what's right and how to get into the right daily method of operation and start moving forward in your business? What's the right system for you? Well, over the past few years, I want to switch gears for a second. Over the past few years, I have had hundreds and hundreds of people come up to me and say, Jess, you know, I really want to know, I wish you had something that you could show us to show us how you're creating success so quickly. And not only that, but how your team is creating success so quickly. And so if you guys, I'm talking to the people that are serious right now. If you're ready to make more money and finally quit your day job, stop dilly-dallying around and be featured on your company stage, then I want to introduce you to my 10K social media recruiting formula. If you guys go to goprofacebook.com, you will get instant access to this. You guys are one of the first to see this. Now, I have had so many people come up to me, like I said, and say, Jess, you know, what are you doing to have the success? So I had to go back and reverse engineer all the steps that I've taken to create this success and for my team. And so that's what I've done in this program. And I want to create thousands, not a few, thousands of success stories with this. That's the mission, is not only to increase the success stories for you, but for the industry as well, so people stop doing it the wrong way. So let's talk about, okay, what is exactly in this course? What are we doing here? This is not a typical course. This is going to be 3 out of 4 live webinars. Now, I want these to be live because I want to really interact with you. It's like I'm there personally helping you build your business. So it's not a typical course that you enroll in. Now, the first module is actually pre-recorded. So when you get this today, you go to goprofacebook.com. When you guys get this, you are going to get Module 1 right away. And the reason that I pre-recorded this is because I know this is about positioning and branding with your profile. I know that there are people on your Facebook right now that have been following you for years. You might not even know who they are, but they've been following you for months, for years, and there's something on there that you are overlooking that's totally turning them off and turning them away. Okay? So you're just leaving money on the table, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to fix that right away. So you're going to get this as soon as you enroll in the course. We're going to talk about how to get instant leads from your posts. There's some people have already done that. How to increase your credibility. Because remember, guys, offline, I was not confident. I didn't have the rapport. Online, I could be whoever I wanted to be, and we're going to talk about that. And we're also going to go through some branding secrets of the rich and famous. I'm going to take you through people's profiles that are making this happen. They're making this work, and they're doing things the right way, so you can see exactly what they're doing and know who to follow. Jess, I love the name, by the way, Jess. She actually already went through Module 1, and by watching just the first module, not even scratching the surface, she's generated 11 new laser-targeted leads for her business in just one day. Now, wouldn't that be cool if you guys could do that in just one day of getting this course and going through that module? So thanks, Jess, for this. I am so excited to see what more success you create. Now, module number 2, we're going to cover targeting and finding your ideal team member. This is where to find your prospects. So, again, when you have 1.4 billion people, how do you go through and find the right people to talk to? What are the best groups, the best pages, so that you're not wasting your time and you're talking to the leaders? Then, again, how to construct the initial contact, but most importantly, how to talk to these people without getting banned. Now, some of you saw me talk about how to send the initial message and how to, connect with these people, and you thought, okay, well, but Facebook has all these rules and guidelines now. Well, guess what? There's still many ways to do this. I'm still recruiting to this day. My team is, and there are ways to get around this. So I don't want you to get banned, so you need to make sure that you're doing it in the proper way. And basically, we're going to cover how to find the leaders. Remember, guys, it only takes a couple of leaders to get good in this business, and we're going to cover how to find those. Now, module number 3, we're going to talk about creating instant rapport. So this is how to get your prospect to know, like, and trust you. This is important to bring them into your business, but also to help them stay in your business. That's the power of social media, is it can connect you to people locally and all over the country. Positioning and credibility, again, very, very important. I'm going to give you guys some conversation templates so that you never, ever get stuck. So you're going to know. Remember, one of the struggles that people have in this business is they don't know what to say. Well, you're going to know exactly what to say by going through this and turn into a recruiting machine. So whenever you get stuck, this is exactly what Terry, remember Terry from Montana? This is exactly what he used to start getting unstuck. He would tape different questions to his laptop that I provided with him and just use those and started recruiting like crazy. And finally, in module number 4, you guys are going to get closing. Because remember, everything I talked about, if you don't know how to close, then you're missing the boat. So you need to make sure that you know how to get your prospects in front of the presentation. And how to pitch your business the right way. That means knowing what not to say, okay? So many people don't know what not to say. And getting them on the phone, guys. This is key because once you get them on the phone, you have them. They're like putty in the palm of your hands. And we're going to cover no pressure phone skills and closing techniques as well. So not only getting them from cold to warm on social media, but bringing them onto the phone and being able to just easily, with no pressure, bring them into your business. So these 4 core modules right here, module 1, module 2, module 3, and number 4, are easily a retail value of $697. But I'm also going to give you, now there's a lot of you and only one of me, I'm going to give you guys my 25 closing questions if you buy. I'm looking for the action takers here. If you buy within 1 hour of this webinar, okay? These questions, again, remember I talked about Terry? Well, he used just a portion of these and was able to recruit 8 people in the last month and a half. 3 in his downline have already recruited. So these 25 closing questions and scripts are going to share with you exactly what to say. That's easily a $97 value. That's my 0 rejection conversation template. You guys are going to get that right away. Now, as a mega bonus, and again, guys, this is only for people that get this within 1 hour. When you buy within 1 hour, because there's a lot of you and one of me, I'm going to give you 60 days of full email support. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but my husband and I this year have charged up to $54,000 for personal coaching. Exactly, $54,000. And so when you get this product, I'm going to give you 60 days of full email support. That means I'm going to be there to help you build your business. Easily a $2,000 value right there. And as another bonus, I'm going to give you guys a checklist because it is so important for you to capitalize on the friends that you already have. So this is my social media attractor factor checklist. Are you attracting people? You go through this checklist, and I guarantee you're going to have some people asking you what you do. This is a $49 value right there by itself. Now, all the things I talked about, you're going to get the 4 live webinars, the 0 rejection conversation template, the social media attractor factor checklist, and 60 days of my personal email support. This is a total retail value of $2,843 right there. Now let me ask you a question. If all this did was get you an extra 6 to 8 recruits a month, enabling you to find that leader and create that leader, would it be worth it? I asked you guys what you wanted in the beginning. Now, if you're serious about that, would that be worth it? Absolutely. Or if all this did was allowed you to make 6 figures, which is what it's done for me, guys, and walk across your company stage, would that be worth it? Of course it would. Or help your team move into momentum and create leverage and freedom in your life. That's the name of the game, guys, is freedom. So I wanted to create something that not only helped you, but gave you a system for your team to use. So you now have all of the work done for you. Well, because I wanted to create so many success stories, it's not going to be $2,843 for you guys. Okay, I love Eric. I love you guys that showed up today. Today, you guys are going to get this for $297. $297. Now, to make it a super simple decision, you can also get it for 2 payments of $168. Okay, guys, and I'm going to give you all of that stuff that I just mentioned. Go to goprofacebook.com. Now, Jenny actually created success within 1 day. Okay, she went through my training and she was able to recruit a team member the very next day. What if that happened to you? I love Jenny and she's just awesome. So I am so sure that you guys are going to get recruiting results from this, that I'm going to give you a 30-day 100% money back guarantee. So if you guys follow to a T what I teach and you don't see results, then you guys are going to get your money back 100%. Now, I didn't want to stop there, okay? But wait, there's more, right? You always hear that. Again, we've charged up to $54,000 for personal coaching, and I want you guys to see success. I want to change the industry on social media, and I'd love for you to help me do that by creating massive success for you and your teams. So those that buy within 1 hour, you're going to get 4 hours of coaching webinars. Okay, mega bonus, easily a $1,750 value right there. These are webinars. The biggest struggle that I see network marketers have, possibly the biggest, is they don't have accountability. They don't stay consistent. So I want to make sure you stay consistent and stay on this path with me so that you're in a different place by this time next year. And I did this especially for you guys. Now, you guys probably know my husband if you follow Eric, because he was featured on one of Eric's videos as well. We're going to do just for you. Now, you guys may see this being offered again somewhere else in the future, but just for you guys, if you buy within 1 hour, I'm going to give you a bonus webinar. You will never, ever see this again. We're going to cover, my husband and I'm going to have my husband on there as well, Ray, 5 ways to get people to ask you, what do you do, so that you can stop chasing people.
I brought Jessica on because I know that she's going to work her butt off and provide massive value, way more than you're going to pay for. And that's what we try and do every single day here, is give people more than what they pay for. Second, I want to tell you that during the webinar, lots of people couldn't get on. Some people got onto this webinar and got kicked off and couldn't get back on because we had so much demand for this webinar. And other people had audio issues for some or part of this webinar. And we were not going to provide replays, but I was chatting with Chad Porter during the webinar because I was looking at all the questions. I was answering questions on Facebook, on the fan page, all that. And we decided to provide 6 replays of this webinar. So starting today, if you go to networkmarketingpro.com/Facebook at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time today, tomorrow, and Monday. So there'll be 2 p.m., 8 p.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m. For the next 3 days. This webinar is going to be available for you if you want to take notes, if you didn't get it all, if you want to take another look at the slides, to be able to complete your notes, because some of it went fast. For your group that couldn't get in, for anybody that missed it, that didn't register and wants to be able to get in there and see this, you'll be able to go and choose the time and then be able to watch during that time. Okay, so they scrambled, got everything going during the first 20 minutes or so of this webinar, and the last 15 minutes or so, they got that up. So that is available. I will also tell you this, for those that do want to order this program, not only is she guaranteeing it for 30 days, but anything that we do here has the Network Marketing Pro guarantee forever. If you're not satisfied, just let us know. We'll give you your money back. We're way more interested in the relationship than we are with the money. So don't even worry about that at all. If you don't get value, if you feel like anything that you spend at Network Marketing Pro is worth your money and worth your investment of time and energy, then just let us know. It's no big deal. So I want what I wanted you to get for the first 50 minutes or so of this webinar was massive value, and I think Jessica brought that massive value, and I wanted you to raise your awareness on what you can do on Facebook. Last 10 minutes lets you know how to go deeper. And for those of you who are serious, this is an opportunity for you to get some incredible stuff. So the offer that that she made available, we're actually going to make available, Jessica, I hope you're okay with this, 1 hour after each of starting right now, And after the replays, we're going to give people an hour after that in order to be able to get registered for this offer. Is that okay?
Yes, that is okay. Thank you, Eric,
Okay.
for asking.
All right.
Okay.
I know I put you on the spot there, but anyway.
No problem.
I did because I could.
Exactly. No.
Anyway,
perfectly okay.
I hope you got value, everybody. I hope you had, some good ideas, some things that you can do today, starting right now, to be able to get some more information on Facebook and more value out of Facebook. For those of you who get registered, watch that first module that she's already put together. It's going to give you some tremendous value on how to be able to turn more of your activity into business. So we care about you here at Network Marketing Pro. You are our extended family. Love you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, our wish for you is that you decide to become network marketing professionals. You decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.